My name is Linda Matthew, and I work with the Sacramento Police Department. I've been a police officer for almost 15 years, and I've been with the K-9 unit now for 9 years. This is my partner, Rollo. He has been with me for 7 years. He's a Dutch Shepherd, and he's 7 years old as well. I decided to become a police officer when I was working retail for Victoria's Secret stores. And I was always the one who would chase the shoplifters out of the stores and just always wanted justice for the shoplifters, I guess. So I was interested in it then, but then I also had a friend who was a police officer as well, and I went on a ride along with him, and I just liked what it was about. The toughest part of being a police officer, I think, is dealing with kids, little kids on calls, and seeing just how much they're affected by different things that happen to them. And it all depends on what kind of call that you're on, but that's probably the hardest thing. The difference between being a canine handler and a patrol officer is that when you are a canine handler, you're out searching for the suspects that have already ran from the patrol officers. So the job is, I would say it's more demanding than a patrol officer. If we get a canine search, sometimes they can last for 2-3 hours, and you're going yard to yard looking for someone. One of our biggest accomplishments together as a team would be we were dispatched to a domestic violence call, and the officers, when they got on scene, saw the suspect beating up his wife through the window. And when the suspect saw the officers, he ran out the back door and ran into the neighborhood, into a residential neighborhood. So when Rollo and I got there to search for him, we had probably searched 2 or 3 blocks, and we came to one house, and it was a vacant house, and as we were just walking down the side of the house, Rollo just made one quick head jerk, and we got into the vacant house, and then we found the suspect hiding inside. So that was rewarding, because on that one we truly worked together as a team on that. We have 9 canine handlers total for our department. I'm the first female canine handler that Sacramento has had. Rollo is actually the first Dutch Shepherd, too, that the department has ever used. So it's kind of cool, us together. We both are kind of breaking the mold a little bit. I don't think I have to prove myself more than my male co-workers. When I first got into the K-9 unit, being the only female, I think it was in my head a little bit that maybe I had to prove myself more. But you know, once I started working and realized that I could hang with the rest of the guys on the team, it was fine. And I truly think that it was more in my head than it was, like that even other people thought that I had to prove myself to them or to anyone else. When I'm alone on a call and going to make a subject stop or a traffic stop, I often think that the public does size me up, specifically other male suspects. They'll size me up because I am a female, but it doesn't make me think that I can't do the job any different than a male. And since I've became a canine handler, there's definitely been a change or a shift in the way that the public views me now. You know, it's one thing you could have someone at gunpoint, or you know, talking to them, getting them to not run away from you, and they'll just turn and run. They don't care. But when you roll up to a call and you've got your window down and the dog's barking, and it just intimidates people, and they stop. It's amazing. They stop. A piece of advice that I would give a female who's looking into getting into this profession would be to probably just talk to as many people that you can that are already doing the job, and just keep keep going for what you want. Don't give up. If it's something that you want to do, and I don't think that this job is for everyone. It changes you as a female. I think your views on how you view people, how you all the calls that you go on. The stuff starts stacking up after a while, and so it changes you as a person. And but I think that if it's something that you want to do, just keep going for it, especially if you're trying to become a canine handler or any specialty unit.